Luke chapter 11. Teach us to pray. We used to stand up for the Lord's Prayer in Canada in homeroom in high school. There was a girl in our homeroom that didn't stand for the Lord's Prayer, and her reason was Christianity was not the only religion. I knew she was right, and I'm certain a few others suspected she was right. And since you can't spend 6 hours each morning going through all the religions that might be in a high school of 1,200 kids, it gotta be dropped. No crosses above the teachers' heads, or the Prime Minister's heads. USA is an empire with self-appointed royalty, in case you didn't catch that before they fell. And take the bloody things out of the churches and off the mountains, you most silly apes. Read Hamlet. The Beelzebub story is repeated, so I'm going to run at it a different direction, with my wooden, in reality plastic, spear. Beelzebub has fallen from grace like every god does after invasion of a land that has only room for one god, gold. Driving out most demons that possesses people is not done with religious teachings that sell fear of God. The God of Moses is a heavy burden. So Jesus, who even as a child was bright and full of love and companion, now with knowledge and thousands who have been hearing of him and thousands following him when he walked into a new town. Jesus Christ, why the hell should I bother with this stupid painful life? Oh, you silly person, do you not know where you are? What? Most of your troubles are imaginary. Life has been raising up creatures of life for 2 billion years here on this planet. We are a long way beyond what we were. The road ahead is a long and winding road if we want to become conscious of the kingdom of God. When will I be through my suffering and see God's kingdom? When you open your eyes and see. What if I don't want to? Be left behind as the world evolves around you. Alright, I'll wake up. Good. Now enjoy your life and help others to enjoy life. That sounds reasonable. And onward we plot, jamming reason and understanding into our view of life that made us and is us. And unless we forget, our life paradise is not yet protected from any amount of knowledge God. And 2,000 years after the last Jesus theater, we have many things to add. For now the universe is too big. In chapter 12 verse 47, much is required from the person to whom much is given. It's a scary thing to know that the luxury of the first world is at the cost of the third world. A more scary thing to know is that it cannot end well. The first world, when they have this wisdom, must help to change the dead-end theater. Large rocks will crash into our planet from out in the desert of our solar system. Some rocks make big holes. Some change the history of the planet. It is not the wrath of the gods. They are rocks flying through space at high speeds. There are other things we know as well that will compel us to become the angels that protect life. Put it on ships leaving our solar system. And all of this can and will be true. And in 10,000 years they will read about us and some will think, bloody fish, they weren't very much different than us. Well, no shit, you arrogant future people. Children becoming the gods. Spirits. One shouldn't think of it as a thing one has and it's a thing you own. It's time for a smoke, so if you want to read Luke, go for it. Most of it is the same, slightly different attack. And when it comes down to it, incorporating the theater of Moses into the Jesus theater. And the church takes the theater, rewrites it, and makes big money on it. And if Jesus spent his life ignoring the accumulation of money, I can't imagine he hung on a cross to have churches use him as an icon. The business of lies. Murder the prophets, which means teachers of higher wisdom, and make a nice tomb for them.